guys, so we're playing DDLC today, and I don't know where we last left off, but I remember that DDLC was the last thing I uploaded before that FNAF edit, which got me really famous. So hopefully, if you haven't watched the last one, the last episode, which was the first time I had ever played it, then I'll leave a link in the description to that one so you can have a look before you watch this one. But yeah, anyway, if you've watched that one and you come back to watch this one, then let's get on with it. So I left off with my first poem, and who should I show my poem to first? Now, I actually like Sayori and Natsuki. I don't like the other two. So, I'm going to show mine to Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable showing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Fred! Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Turn this way. But that's why it impressed me. Now, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fred. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Like Sayori? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I love what she finishes off with, I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Oh. I skipped it. I don't know what she said. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. Didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Why you'd exist. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, next I'm going for Natsuki. She's my second favourite. First of all, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Rude. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I will be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not like it... Wait, what? Ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ah! You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monaco will make me if I don't. Oh. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. All these poems suck ass. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I'm not being honest. I hated it. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all the sophisticated stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems supposed to express themselves? Wait, stops me. Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everything around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I said, for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'm gonna go to Monica next. I really don't like Yuri. Oh my god. Hi, Frez! Having a good time so far? Why am I making up an American accent? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, alright? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better of just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha! Why? It's sketchy. Don't worry, Fraz. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand them an my poem. I like it, Fraz. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ahahaha. Oh, jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ahaha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I can't say I have. That's my reaction. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it'd be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find which suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I suppose. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction... The... Spackle? The... Spackle? Does that say spackle?
Hold on, where's my glasses?
See the direction the spackle protrudes? I'm going to say it's spackle. See the direction the spackle protrudes? I know the name that an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas. Always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realised now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he was on the other side looking in. Okay. So what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, it's okay. Yeah, the cat style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark pool of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Gonna have to go with the worst girl in this. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. I forgot to start speaking. And there's just Sky casually looking at Angel Lust and Valentino pics. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time... Oh, wait, I need to put a voice on for her. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it must be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I am so sorry. Yuri burrows her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take her a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most thing I recognise as new writers is that they try to make styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Not so you can be a bit biased. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, or me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and processes behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which, in itself, is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I can't read her writing at all. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm confused. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You do? I couldn't read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, I was. It took you a long time to read. It did. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting's pretty. I don't think your handwriting's pretty at all. It's like a spider scroll on it. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fres. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it, after all. But remember that poets are... Yeah, this is boring. Moving on. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the rooms, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Oh, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fres did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fres liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. No, I didn't. I just said I liked it. Natsuki understands what is going on. Oh! I didn't realise it was so fascinating trying to impress on your memory, Yuri. Oh shit. That's not right.
Here we go.
You're jealous. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fres appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know I didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fres started showing up. Really? Oh, that's interesting. No, Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Fres. Oh god, what is going on? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all over convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Freya. Wait, there's a reason I was able to deep and expressive reservoir language. It's another way to convey complex meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Fres? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Sorry, but it's going to have to be Natsuki, because I don't like poems where I have to figure shit out. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I might be really tempted to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. And that's the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's doing a really good job at that. Yeah, I did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me! Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing, she finally mutters. That barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for hers as well. I should not Natsuki mean everything she said, so you don't feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you to apologize for me, Fraz. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Will everyone stop staring at me? It's surprisingly says how much posted. Zero Monica look away. Anyway. Thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now we're past that. Everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Fraz. And to be honest, why does she keep doing that every time she addresses me? What is this pose? Where's her legs? Where's her arms gone? Where's her other arm? So my joining the club was more responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all just relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means a lot. I can't spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. When I say it was worth it, it was alright. Well, mostly. Fred, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I'll think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. But they look, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Fraz, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, after what happened earlier, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fraz, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori doesn't quite the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really need to stop there. But I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori's ears on her turn of monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Oh gosh, we're back at the poems. I'm just gonna save. Oops. Oh, return. I think I'm going to stop this episode here then, since we're back at the poem thing. Actually, no, I'll make a poem. We'll make a poem. Which one do I find the best out of all these? Music. Where's music? Fluffy. Chocolate. It doesn't. Fireflies. Take your joy. Ocean. Silly. Parfait. Destiny. Boop. Childhood's a nice one. Nibble. Raindrops. Headphones. And melody. Club meeting already. It's gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Prez. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Doesn't like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. She found most of the latch and gets open, then she sits upside down. This is contents filling the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. So Sayori's a gold digger. She wants the gold. She'd be gold digging for my money. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or your parents conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that's why I lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves their one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening to anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell President let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, if they're pulling their mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it went for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap! Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blow about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears up the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. That's cute. That's so cute! Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sorry, something these antics about that. There must be fan fiction with these two. Sky, you would know. Is there fan fiction between these two?
Yeah. Between all of them.
Hey!
They're literally the whole reason why I joined Wattpad. I'm not even kidding.
Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, he's such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't there. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Yes, that is right. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I won't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. We'll hold you up anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. I've heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, piano. I was aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I'm willing you down for it. Monica smiles sweetly. Every time she addresses me, she does this pose. Every time. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sierra's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sierra somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sat down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like that? I guess I can always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I feel a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though, What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place for a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Oh well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to the creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway. She's always hungry. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to her things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, she's really close. Oh wow, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision, and then fall out my chair. Sorry, wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I can't say my show to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up at time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around you. Your hair's the same. Think taps on the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Yeah, it is. And there's toothpaste in the collar right there. Try to off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button a blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. This is so funny. Look. Her skin is showing. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how stuff for friends is this kind of thing. Is she not wearing shoes? Those just look like socks to me. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Probably. It did when I bought it. Oh god. How many years ago did she buy it? Sigh. I hate when people say sigh instead of just sighing. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed something then it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not with it at all. Seriously hastily buttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. She's really cute. I like this girl. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, I'm just focusing on trying to make up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but it's choking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems right now? Yay! Friends, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Okay. And that's where I'm going to leave it today, guys, because that was kind of a long episode, and I kind of wasn't going to go that long with it, but I'm glad I did. It gives you more to watch. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. There's a live tomorrow, make sure you're here for that. And yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow, or whenever. Until then, see you later. Bye!